Hello coders, welcome to DevByteSchool Day 8 session of Mastering in Angular. Today we are going to discuss about what are the services and how do we implement services into the Angular. To understand services better, let's go to our official website and understand why we use services over there. So this is our official website devbyteschool.com. As you can see, the courses are loaded over here. Then there is a roadmap, blogs over there. Okay. And all of these are dynamic data. Okay. The next question come in the mind, how to fetch that data dynamically, right? In order to do that, we need to call some API, right? So there must be one API for get courses, get roadmaps, get blocks also, right? Some logic has to be implemented from backend side and that data need to be passed from backend to our front end. Even if you can see, there is a login and register forms over here. New user, you can register over here. Then there is a forget password form as well. So all of this requires some logic to be implemented. And that logic needs a database interaction and that we cannot do into front end. So some sort of API calls are there. And to call that API, we need to implement services into our Angular application. So by this, we can understand that services are basically common functionalities that use across all the modules, components. And we implement all of our main logic into the service. To understand this better, we will implement this into our blogging application. But before that, if you are new to our channel, I will highly suggest you to subscribe to our channel. Click on the bell icon so that whenever we are uploading new video, you will get the notification for that. We have also created DevByteSchool Telegram group. QR code is visible on the screen. Link is also provided into the description. You can join their group. We are going to share all the resources, interview tips and tricks, and all our new video updates over there. So without wasting any time, let's jump to our code. So we are having one API which provides us the data for all blocks. As of now, we have given a page size of 4 and it is sorted by created at. On the result, it is giving me blog ID, title, image URL, and description. Now we will create one service called blog service into the service folder and we will try to hit this API and see what result we are getting. Previously, we have seen how to create a component and how to create a modules. Similarly, to generate a service, there is one command nggs s for service and then part to the service. So let's try and hit the command. Slash blog service. Okay. Ng for Angular, G for generate, S for service, and service will be the folder name, and inside that we have to create blog service. Okay, let's try and hit this command. As you can see, service folder is created, and inside service folder, blog.service.ts is created. Blog service is exported class. Previously, we were using some annotations to define component and modules as well. In the similar way, @injectable annotation is used to define that this exported class is an service class. Okay. So for now, we have created one method called getBlog. This will hit the API and return us all the blog list as a result. And we will keep this function as an observable type. Okay. And let's see how do we hit an API. To hit an API, we use HTTP client. HTTP client of type HTTP client and we will import HTTP client and HTTP headers from Angular common HTTP. Now to hit and get API, we use HTTP client.get, okay, and then we pass our URL over here. Let's copy this URL. Now we will return this method call. Now we have successfully created one service. Now we will see how do we import this service into our app component. Let's try that. To import the service, we need to provide one more parameter into the component, that is provider. Inside the providers, you can specify block, import block service from dot/service/block.service. So this way you can import the service into any of the component. Since we are not using the modules, we are going to provide that into standalone components. But suppose we were using modules, that time we need to provide this into the module. So the next thing how do we call that service function? To call that, we need to provide the constructor. Inside the constructor, we need to provide the service as a dependency injection. Block service of type block service and make this as a private block service. Now let's just hit the API and see if this is really working or not. To call the API, we will see this dot block service dot get blocks. Then we use dot subscribe method. At the subscribe, you can get the result into the result. Here. Now let's console this result and see if our code is really successful. So we need to provide this .http client over here. Okay. Observable, we need to import. Now it is saying that HTTP client. Okay, so we need to import HTTP client module as well. So we will import that into app component. Import, we will provide HTTP client module. As you can see in the console, we are getting the result. So we have successfully called the API and we have get the result. Okay. So we will see this into detail in the later videos. But for now, I hope you understand how do we create the service and how do we inject that into any component. Same with the module. You can try to create one more service by your own and see the result. If you're facing any issue, just let me know into the comment section and we will try to resolve that as soon as possible. Yeah, that's it for today's video. If you like our video, please share with your friends and colleagues. If you are new to our channel, I will highly suggest you to subscribe to our channel. Click on the bell icon so that whenever we are uploading new video, you will get the notification for that. Also join our Telegram group. We will meet in the next video. Till then, happy coding.